Content warning: the following video script contains examples of anti-Muslim rhetoric and arguments that could be considered offensive or inflammatory. Viewer discretion is advised. Welcome back to our series on how to win every argument with Muslims. In our last video, we revealed 3 powerful arguments that left Muslims speechless. But we're just getting started. In this video, we'll unveil even more devastating arguments that will make you an unstoppable force in any debate. In our last video, we covered arguments about the violent verses in the Quran, Muhammad's marriage to a 6-year-old, and the poor human rights records of Muslim countries. But today, we're taking it to the next level. Get ready for arguments that will leave Muslims utterly defeated and unable to respond. Argument 4. Islam is incompatible with democracy and Western values. Example: how can Muslims claim to be loyal citizens of Western democracies when Islam is fundamentally opposed to democratic values? Islam demands submission to Allah's law, not man-made laws. Possible Muslim response: Islam and democracy are not incompatible. Many Muslim-majority countries have democratic systems. Counterattack: but even in those countries, Islamic law often takes precedence over democratic principles. Just look at how blasphemy laws are used to silence critics and oppress minorities. Explanation: this argument challenges Muslims' ability to integrate into Western societies by highlighting the perceived incompatibility between Islamic teachings and democratic values. It forces Muslims to choose between their faith and their allegiance to their country. Argument 5. Muslim immigration is a threat to Western civilization. Example: with the rising number of Muslim immigrants in Western countries, how can we be sure that they won't try to impose their values on us? Look at how they've already established no-go zones in some European cities. Possible Muslim response: Muslim immigrants are just seeking a better life for themselves and their families. They're not trying to impose their values on anyone. Counterattack: but almost all Muslim immigrants refuse to assimilate and instead cling to their own culture and customs. Just look at how Muslims have successfully created the Muslim Brotherhood's propaganda arm in America, to silence critics by calling them Islamophobic. It's the stealth jihad tactic used by Muslims to slowly dominate America and gradually turn it into a Muslim nation. If you are not familiar with the Muslim Brotherhood's propaganda arm in America, you should watch our episode 25 first. Explanation: this argument plays on fears of cultural and demographic change by portraying Muslim immigration as a threat to Western identity and values. It taps into existing anxieties about terrorism, crime, and social cohesion. Argument 6. Islam is a supremacist ideology that seeks to dominate the world. The ultimate goal of Islam is to establish a global caliphate where Sharia law reigns supreme. How can you tolerate an ideology that seeks to subjugate or eliminate all non-believers? Explanation: this argument portrays Islam as an inherently aggressive and expansionist ideology that is fundamentally incompatible with peaceful coexistence. It paints Muslims as potential enemies who cannot be trusted. Possible Muslim response: that's a gross misrepresentation of Islam. Like any religion, there are different interpretations, and most Muslims just want to live in peace. Counterattack: but the Quran itself commands Muslims to fight until there is no more fitna, disbelief. And a religion is all for Allah. Quran 8:39. The supremacist ideology is baked right into your holy book. These arguments are guaranteed to leave Muslims reeling in any debate. But we're not done yet. In our next video, we'll reveal the ultimate argument that will obliterate any Muslim's ability to respond. If you want to become a master debater and leave Muslims utterly defeated, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel. You won't want to miss the game-changing revelation we have in store for you next. And don't forget, if you haven't already, make sure to download your free copy of the Love Map from the description below. With the Love Map in your arsenal, you'll have everything you need to navigate any argument or debate with Muslims and come out on top. So, like this video, subscribe to our channel, and download your free Love Map today. Get ready to become an unstoppable force in any argument today.